Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this program, we will be touching on dynamic memory allocation. The code in this video just allocates memory in the heap. We do something with that memory and then free it. Now, I know we have not touched on dynamic memory allocation, so I just wanted to use this video as a means just to do that. Now, this will be a quick video. The purpose is to highlight, and I mean briefly, just highlight the difference between the heap and the stack. So what is the stack? The stack is a linear data structure that behaves as a first in, last out buffer, which allows temporary data to be stored and used for computations in your code. So when you declare variables in your code, such as local variables, those are stored in the stack section of the memory. There is another section of unused memory called the heap. A very simple explanation of the heap is this. So the heap can be thought of as the portion of memory where dynamically allocated memory resides. This simply means that this section of the heap can be allocated or reserved, used, and then freed back in memory. So memory allocated from the heap will remain allocated until the memory is freed or the program ends. The main difference between the stack memory and the heap memory is that the stack is used to store the order of method execution and local variables, while the heap memory stores objects and it uses dynamic memory allocation and delocation to do just that. Stack accesses local variables while heap allows you to access global variables. Now let's drive the point home by taking a closer look at this code. So for this code, like I said, we are just allocating memory in the heap and freeing it. We have an integer variable called looper for the for loop and an integer pointer which we will use to collect the address of the memory that we just allocated. So taking a closer look into the for loop, you can see that in order to allocate memory, we use the Malloc function in C. The Malloc function requires the size of the memory block that we are trying to allocate as a parameter. So what we did was we just passed in 16 into the parameter of the Malloc function. Essentially, we are telling the Malloc function to allocate 16 bytes of memory inside of the heap. So Malloc will return a pointer to the address location of the memory block we just allocated, and then we just store that address location into an integer pointer. Now we all know that the size of an integer is 4 bytes. So essentially we just allocated enough memory for a 4 integer array, and the name of the array is PTR. So we can treat this pointer as a regular array, store items in it and print it out before freeing that memory back to the heap. Just for fun, we will print out the contents of the array using another pointer, just because we just covered it in the previous video, and then do it normally as you would with a regular array. Also notice that although we allocated memory twice, it uses the same location in memory. Hence, we have the same address location being printed out. Now, this is because we freed the memory before going through another iteration of our program, but this behavior might not be the same on other systems, so just keep that in mind. Now, there are a lot more things we can cover about the heap, such as how to avoid the dreaded segmentation faults, allocating memory for structures, etc. Maybe we will cover those topics in the future, but until then, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and bye.